Olá! Oh, hello! So today I'm going to do this video all in English. First of all, I need to say that this is my first time speaking English in a video, so little shy. But I will make subtitles, like the YouTube subtitles for this video. For now, please use the auto-generated subtitles because I don't have time to do it now, but I will do in the future. You can help with the subtitles. In the description below, it has a link that you can use to make subtitles for my videos. This link is in all of my videos. Okay, so I need to address some things first. First, I know that I'm not fluent in English. I don't think myself fluent in English. I think myself like in an advanced level. So I will make like some mistakes. No, a lot of mistakes here. Feel free to correct me, but please, if you will correct me, like all in my Japanese videos, please be nice. Just be nice correcting people. Feel free to correct me if I made like a mistake. I will make mistakes here in this video. This is why I'm recording this, because I'm not a fluency level, but I think I'm comfortable speaking English. But I still make mistakes, and every time I'm learning something new. I did not make any script. I did not write anything on for this video because I wanted you guys to know what is my level of English. I was postponing this video for a long time now because I'm shy and because I don't know. I was not comfortable speaking English in public. But now that I'm here like in Japan for 2 years, I know here in Japan we don't use much as English as we think, but for the first time in my life I used my English. For the first time in my life I made some conversations all in English. For the first time in my life I spend a whole day speaking only in English. That made me more confident about my English. So I think now it's the perfect time to make this video. I'm doing this and I'm also going to say some tips and talk about my story, how I learned English. Okay, how did I learn English? I learned English with self-studying and with games and with television and with music. I did not have any English class. I did not have like any grammar English book. The only book that I had that helped me was like a paper dictionary, like a real dictionary, not a smartphone dictionary, because I was like, okay, we need to go back. When I was like 7 or 8 years old was the first time that I saw English. It was a video game called Legend of Zelda. Yes. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time of the Nintendo 64 was the first time that I have like the first contact with the language, because it was like a game that a friend of my dad gave to me and my brother. I told my dad like, oh, I can't read this. How can I play? And he said, oh, this is in English. And I said, oh, so how can I play? And he gave me a dictionary. And that was it. So it was the first time that I saw it, and I had like my dictionary and my game. That happened with a lot of other games that I had because most of the games were in English. I started to do that with other games, like researching the word that I didn't know and learning vocabulary. And if it was something that I wasn't in dictionary, or it was like a grammar or something, grammar point or something, I asked for my dad to help me or ask for my brother. My brother is 3 years older than me, so he knew more things. He know more things than me. But both of us, we didn't have like any English class or private teacher or anything. We just learned with games. In Brazil, we have like English in school, but it's not good. As I can remember, I didn't learn anything with English classes in school. It was in lots of different types of school. I changed school like 8 times. So in any of the schools, I don't remember like anything of the English class. So when I was a teenager, I was like a child with the games, but when I was a teenager, like when I was 15, 14 years old, I had this friend, like my best friend until now. We really like old songs like Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, the Beatles, Rolling Stones, I can remember Nirvana, I don't know. Like lots of different like rock bands, old rock bands, like old school rock bands, and we wanted to know the lyrics. So that was like another step to my English level of my vocabulary or what I was learning in English, because we wanted to learn the lyrics. So we wanted to learn the lyrics, and it was all in English because we're English and American bands, most British bands. So we start to write it down. At this point, we had internet, but we didn't have like smartphones. We only had like flip cell phones and like the Nokia ones. So most of us, we were trying to listen to the song and write it down. And what we didn't know, we leave it like a blank space and we go back home and search for the lyrics like in the computer. Or sometimes we did have like the CD, and the CD like cover had the lyrics, so we just copy. But we're trying to listen and writing, so it was really, really good for my listening practicing. It was writing practicing. And sometimes it was like, oh, I don't know how to write this word, and she helped me because she did go to an English class, so she knew more English than me. So she helped me a lot with like how to write, and that was like my teenage self. Let's fast forward for college. Okay, in my college, I was thinking that I need know more English at this point. So, I don't know what I know, but I know that I know something. I need to know more English. How can I do that? Because I don't have like much more time to study, because I'm in college, I have like lots of stuff. So every time that I had like a paper to write, or every time that I need to make a research for college, to do a work or homework or something, I did the research in English. Every time that I sit down on my computer, I put everything in English, and I was researching everything in English, and I just translated and do it my homework and my works in Portuguese. But all the research, everything that I was reading was in English. So that helped me a lot, because I was like reading different types of words that it was like in a different vocabulary. It was like a college vocabulary. It was in my field of work. So I was learning like vocabulary of something that I would use like for work. And I had the idea that I wanted to read more and listening more English. I wanted to read like more books in English, but I didn't have the time. So I was commuting to a college and to my work, like when I was an intern, and I can't read on the bus because it shakes a lot and make me like dizzy and sick. So I wanted to do something with my time and commuting, because it was like more than an hour that I took like every day commuting to college and to work and back home. So I started listening to audiobooks that I already read. So I started with The Hobbit. The Hobbit is a book that I read like 2 times, maybe more than once. I think 2 or 3 times. So I knew really, really, really well the story. So I searched for the audiobook of The Hobbit and for The Lord of the Rings that I already read. So I listened to everything in English with the audiobooks. And audiobooks are really good resource, because the person who is speaking in the audiobook, it's a professional. And his job, the person who is speaking, is to say the words really, really, really good. You can mimic what they are saying and practice your pitching and your accent. The problem is that I heard audiobooks all in British accent. So I don't know what my English accent is. I just don't know. Please feel free to tell me. So this is how I learned English, and I didn't know that I know English until I get here in Japan, because I didn't use any of my English. The first time that I used was the first day here in Japan, because we had like someone from the company of my husband helping us to settle down and like do a bank account, cell phone number and everything. And he spoke just in English, because my husband doesn't know Japanese and I didn't know enough Japanese at the time. I know some now that helped a lot, but when 2 years ago, it was really, really basic. I use my English a lot when we first get here. I heard lots of English because I already heard like TV, movies, podcasts. I use lots of English podcasts because they are like native speakers. Podcast is really good. I use a lot of podcasts when I was in college too. Not only audiobooks, but audiobooks are really good and podcasts are really good too. So here in Japan, when the first year we're like settling down and finding apartments and buying stuff and knowing the place. The second year when I start a Japanese school was the year that I know how to speak in English. Because everyone in my Japanese school was like from a different country. And more than a half of the students were like native speakers of English. So you are not in the level of Japanese that we can speak like only Japanese in class, so we need to speak with each other like in English. when I get to know all the students, we wanted to like hang out and stuff, I need to speak English. So it was the first time that I was alone speaking English and hearing English and need to communicate in English was in my Japanese class. The Japanese classroom helped me with the English and the Japanese, so really good for me. Yes. What more can I say? Yeah, I think that's everything that I need to say to you guys. English is very important for you who want to leave your home country. If you want to leave Brazil, like living and go living in another country, you need to know English. You need to know, even if it's like Japan, who's not English spoken country, but you need to know English because we will help you with everything else. Because when you're a foreigner, people will guess you speak English, and that's a foreigner life. So you need to know your native language, you need to know English, and you need to know the language of the country you want to go. If it's the country you want to go, they speak English, so better for you. You just need to know like 2 languages. I need to know 3 here. It's really hard. So that's it. Please feel free to correct me if I did anything wrong, spoke anything wrong. I'm sure I made like some mistakes, but I really wanted to show to you guys that you can speak English. People can understand you even if you make like some mistakes. And that counts for Japanese too. If you are learning Japanese, even if you make like you don't use the correct particle or you don't use the correct like conjugation, people will understand you because of the context. You can speak even if you made mistakes. Mistakes will make you learn more fast and make you more confident. That's why I record myself speaking English. That's why I record myself speaking Japanese. That's why I record myself speaking Portuguese, because I'm always learning Portuguese. Every time that I read something, I didn't know this word, but it's in my native language. So, okay, that's it. That's enough for this video. I hope you guys like it. I hope it helped at some point. Be good, be safe, and drink water, and study. Okay, be good, be safe, drink water, and study, and that's it.